Well, today we're going to be cooking up some neck bones. I got some right here, 2 packs of them. I marinated them in some dry rub last night overnight, some Weber dry rub. We're going to be doing a 2-step method. We're going to be smoking them and we're going to be pressure cooking them and then putting them back on the smoker for a second time. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, Saturday morning, so let's get started. About a basket full. She's burning. All right, I got about a half a pan or 3/4 of a pan of water here. I'm going to put in there. Put it all the way over on the one side, and the charcoals will go on the other side. In the charcoal basket. Ooh, that looks like some good eating there, boys. There's a close-up. Those are some pork neck bones that I have marinated overnight in some Weber dry rub. We'll start with that on the grill, smoking them. Several hours. I'm gonna lay them bone side down. The reason we're going to use a pressure cooker after a while is because these neck bones have a lot of connecting tissue in there that makes them kind of tough, and if you just smoked them, they would be really hard to eat. So, and if you just throw them in a pressure cooker and pressure cook them first without smoking them any, then it'll just kind of taste like boiled meat, and you don't want to do that. So we smoke them first to give them a good texture to the outside and get that little bit of bark on them and the smoke flavor and all. And once the meat kind of toughens up a little bit, then we'll throw it in the pressure cooker for about an hour on medium heat and some tin foil, so it'll break down all that connective tissue, and then we'll throw them back on the smoker to dry the meat back out and get the finish smoking them. I got some apple chunks and I got some cherry wood here. Little cherry. Ooh, it's hot. And a few pieces of apple. Now we're just got, it's a waiting game now. We'll come back in several hours. Well, it looks like we got some time to kill while them neck bones are smoking. So, you know, there's something to be said about good old clean country living. Way out here in the sticks, South Mississippi like this, we don't have none of these lockdowns like you see in the city, or mask mandates, or any of that crap. There's no food shortages at the store. Things are pretty much just like they've always been. The only thing I can see right now is the gas prices is twice what they used to be. But that won't last forever. I just can't imagine living in a city where everything you do is scrutinized, and if you don't cut your grass just right, they give you a ticket for it and shit like that. I mean, that just boggles my mind. Boggles my mind. And just outside the city limits, it's a totally different story. But like I say, around here in where I live, Hell, you know most of the cops. Small towns like that, people know the cops. The cops ain't like that like they are in the big cities. Big cities cops go nuts somehow or another. I don't know what it is. We've been cooking now for a little over 3 hours. It's 15 minutes after 1. We've been cooking it around somewhere between 250 and 300 degrees, smoking. I'll give you a close-up on them. That is about where we want it. The meat's still, it's getting that shoe leathery type outer feel. Got that dark look to it, smoky look, but yet it's still spongy. Well, they're temping at about 135 degrees, the thick pieces, about 145 on the thin pieces. So that's about where we want it. Alright, you can see I'm just making it like that, got a hole in the middle so any of the juices will drain out. I do not want it sitting in liquid. I don't want to boil it. That's, you know, we just want the pressure and the heat to break down them connective tissues in the meat to make it tender. We don't want to boil it. Alright, I've got some 100% apple cider. Gonna put 1 cup in it. 1 full cup. Put it on meat stew. I got the pressure on less. It's got less normal and more. Got it on less, and we're going for 60 minutes. Well, it's been an hour, guys. Alright, let me show you what they're looking like, give you a real close-up on them. See how the meat just pulls apart? That is good and juicy. And you can see how it's pulling away from the bone here. That means they are done, but they're not done. We're going to take some olive oil. And then here's some Grill Mates sweet and smoky rub. Alright, we'll come back in about 30 minutes to an hour. Alright, it's 3:30. We've had them on the grill again now for about an hour at about 200 to 250. I think we're done. Let's see how this comes off. Oh yeah, that's gonna be some good stuff right there, boy. Oh, that's good. I'll load it up with some more rub too as I pinch it off and eat it. Oh, that is good. There's something about neck bones. I know it's a cheap kind of meat, but they have the richest flavor, especially when you smoke them like that. And then that makes them so tender when you, I mean, look at that. I mean, look at that. It just comes right off. Getting messy. Guys. Guys, that's finger looking good. Well, I ain't got no what else to say. You want some good neck bones, fall off the bone, smoked. Just smoke them. Just get you some neck bones. Wash them up good because they're pretty gritty before they've been cut. Darn, that's good. Just smoke them 3 or 4 hours. Throw them in the crock pot, I mean the pressure cooker then on low for about an hour. Just don't let them get down in the liquid. That'll make all that fat and everything in there just real tender. And then they're pretty much ready to eat then. I like to throw mine back on the grill with a little oil and a little more rub, but you can do it however you want to. I hope you enjoyed this, guys. Stay safe, and I'll catch you at the next video.